Hello everyone, welcome to Quality Thought YouTube channel. Today we will see the concepts of simple interest. So this is the calculation of interest on the principal amount that is given. First let us see what are the main concepts of this topic simple interest. So the main words we have, the first one is the principal amount we have. So the principal amount is nothing but the original amount that has been borrowed or lent. That means this is the amount which is given to a person or which is taken from a person on interest basis, which will denote with as P. And the rate of interest we have, rate of interest, will denote it with R. So the rate of interest is nothing but how much extra percentage of money we need to pay on the money we borrowed, or how much extra percentage of money we are expecting on the money we have given to the other people. So this is the rate of interest will denote with R, and the other thing is we have the time period. So we denote with a T. Time period is nothing but up to what duration the money has been borrowed or lent. So what is the time period? That means it may be 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. So how much time period we have given the money to the other person, or how much time period we have taken the money from the other person. This should be in years. So the time period will take it in years. So this is principal amount, rate of interest and time period. Now we will calculate the interest. So the interest is nothing but it may be simple interest or compound interest. I will denote interest with I. So this is the interest is nothing but the extra amount how much we are paying at the end of the time period to the person along with the principal amount. That means, so we will take, see I have taken some money from a person, and after some time I need to return that money. So at the time of returning that total money, which is principal amount, I need to pay some extra amount, that is the interest we call it as, and the final is the total amount. So the total amount is nothing but A will denote it with. So the total amount is the principal amount which I borrowed or I have lent plus the interest. So the total amount is nothing but the principal amount along with the interest how much we are paying as extra. So this total amount will be calculated at the end of the time period. That is what we will take it into consideration. Let us take an example and we will see how the simple interest is calculated. Example will just now we will see it, then we will see the formula related to it. For example, so I borrowed 100 rupees from my friend and I said I will return it after 3 years, and I asked my friend that I will return your 100 rupees after 3 years. My friend said okay, and he said but you need to pay me 3% rate of interest. This is what my friend said. Now always the rate of interest we will calculate here. This is the rate of interest he has given. So let us calculate the interest for 1 year here. On 100 rupees I need to pay 3%. So the interest calculated, I will write it here 1 year. So interest for 1 year. So I need to pay 3 rupees as interest for every year. Now for 1 year the interest is 3 rupees. So total amount I need to pay to my friend after 3 years is nothing but principal amount I have taken is 100 plus extra I need to pay 9 rupees as the interest. So the total amount I need to pay to my friend is 109 rupees. So this is a basic calculation. This is how the interest will be calculated. When we calculate the problems related to the simple interest, we will use this. So SI is equals to P into T into R by 100. So this is SI, simple interest is P into T into R by 100. Just now we have written P is principal amount, T is time period and R is rate of interest. So from this, so we can write PTR is equals to SI into 100. So from this if I want the principal amount, so P value is nothing but SI into 100 by TR, or if I want the time period which is SI into 100 by PR. So if I want the rate of interest, R is SI into 100 by PT. So this is the main thing. We abbreviated all the other 3 things from this formula. So simple interest is nothing but P into T into R by 100, and as usual just now we have seen the total amount A will be equals to, the total amount is A we denoted with, and that is the sum of principal amount plus the simple interest how much we are paying. So this is how we will calculate the things. So the simple interest will be calculated equally for each year, and you need to remember the time periods will be always taken in terms of years. If in the question he says the time period, for example, a certain amount of money is given for 6 months, then you need to convert that 6 months into years. So, 6 months convert them into years, like 6 by 12, that is half year. So, take that, the time period will be taken in years. Let us see the questions. Question 1, calculate the sum which can earn a total simple interest of rupees 650 at the rate of 8% per annum in 5 years. So, we need to calculate the sum, that is P we need to calculate, which will earn a total simple interest of rupees 650. This is simple interest, and this is rate of interest he has given, and this is time period we have. See, we have SI value, time period value, rate of interest value, and we need to calculate the P. So, there is some amount that will give a total simple interest of 650 rupees at 8% per annum in 5 years. So, what is that amount? So, the simple interest we have is 650, P value we need to calculate. So, time period is 5 years, rate of interest is 8 by 100. So, it is very simple to calculate this kind of questions through the formula itself. Just substitute there, you will get the answer. So, this is 5 ones are 5 20s are. This is 4 2s are 4 5s are. Now, principal amount we will calculate, but before that we will divide this 2 1s are, 2 3s are, 2 2s are, 2 5s are. So, 2 3s are 600, 2 25s are 50, it is 325 into 2 is 650. So, the value of P will be equals to 325 into 5, cross multiplication. So, this is 25 5s are 125, you can write it R. So, this is 5. So, 5 2s are 10 plus 2, 12, 5 3s are 15 plus 1, that is 16. So, the principal amount which earns a simple interest of rupees 650 at 8% rate of interest after 5 years is 1625 rupees. We just substituted, this is 650 is equals to P into T is 5 years, R is 8 by 100. So, this is 5 ones are 5 20s are, 4 2s are 4 5s are, this is 2 ones are 2 325s are. So, the principal amount P is equals to 325 into 5, that is 1625. This is 300 into 5, 1500, 25 5s are 125, which is 1625. That is the principal amount we require. The question says, in how much time will an amount of rupees 15,000 will give an interest of rupees 1050? So, at 2% rate of interest per annum of the simple interest. So, this is the simple interest we have, and this is the principal amount we have, and in how much time we require the time period, and this is the rate of interest R value. So, time period we need to calculate here. So, the simple interest we have is 1050. So, P value is 15,000. So, T value we required, rate of interest is 2 by 100. It is a simple calculation. So, this is 2 zeros will cancel, 150 ones are 150 7s are, 15 7s are 105. So, that is 0, you can cancel it here. So, this is time period T is equals to 7 by 2, which is 3.5 years. So, 3.5 years. So, that is the question says. So, we need to calculate the time period on 15,000 rupees, which will give a simple interest of 1050 at 2% rate of interest. So, which that is what we calculated the time period in this case. So, 1050 is the simple interest, principal amount is 15,000, time period we need to calculate, it is 2% is the rate of interest. Zeros will cancel, 0 will cancel, 15 ones are 15 7s are. So, 7 by 2 is 3.5 years. So, in 3.5 years, that means in 3.5 years, a sum of 15,000 rupees will give 1050 rupees as the interest. See the question, find out the principal amount which when calculated on simple interest basis amounts to 1285 in 3 years and 1324 in 4 years. So, 1324 in 4 years and 1285 in 3 years. See, we need to remember this word carefully, amounts to, whenever this word is there in the question, this word denotes, amounts to means it denotes the total amount. For example, if I say some amount P, some money P amounts to amounts to Q, I will say. So, this P will be the principal amount, this Q will be the total amount, which includes the principal amount plus interest. So, remember this word amounts to denotes the total amount after the time period. Okay. Let us see. So, we do not know the principal amount here, let us take it as some P. Now, this P has become, this principal amount has become after 3 years. This principal amount has become the total amount. How much it has become? 1285. After 3 years, the total amount has become 1285 from a principal amount of P, and after 4 years. So, after 4 years, the same principal amount has become 1324. Now, see, if I have an amount I given for principal on the basis of simple interest, and after 1 year that money has become 150 rupees, and after 2 years, this is total amount I am calculating, some money I have given, after 1 year total amount has become 150, after 2 years it has become 200, after 3 years it has become 250, means every year 50 rupees is increasing. Every year 50 rupees is increasing, that increased money is nothing but the interest we are calculating for the year. That increased amount for each time period is nothing but the interest we are calculating. So, here the total amount for 3 years is 1285 and total amount for 4 years is 1324. Now, from this I can calculate the simple interest for 1 year. So, the simple interest for 1 year is 1324 minus 1285. So, 1324 minus 1285, because the total amount for 4 years is 1324 and total amount for 3 years is 1285. So, this is 14 minus 5 is 9, 11 minus 8 is 3. So, it is 39 rupees is the simple interest for 1 year. Now, see, we have the total amount for 3 years, total amount for 4 years, and we need to calculate the value of P. Okay. Now, we have the simple interest for 1 year. You can convert this simple interest into either 3 years or 4 years. Let me convert this simple interest for 3 years. So, I will convert this simple interest for 3 years. So, simple interest for 3 years, which is 1 year it is 39 rupees, for 1 year it is 39 rupees, for 3 years it will be 39 into 3, which is 117 rupees. So, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9 plus 2, 11, 117 rupees is the simple interest for 3 years. Now, we know this total amount for 3 years is equals to principal amount plus simple interest for 3 years. How many years you may give the money to the person, the principal amount is not going to be changed until you give some more money to the same person. So, the principal amount value will be remain same. So, the total amount for 3 years is 1285 is equals to principal amount we required. Simple interest for 3 years is 117. So, the principal amount P is 1285 minus 117. So, 1285 is the total amount for 3 years, in that simple interest is 117. So, 15 minus 7 is 8, 7 minus 1 is 6. So, this is 2 minus 1 is 1 and that is 1. So, the principal amount that has given is 1168. We can calculate the same thing for taking 4 years also. If you want to take this 4 years 1324 into consideration, convert this simple interest into 4 years. So, then you need to multiply 39 into 4. So, here we calculated it based on the 3 years. So, for 3 years simple interest is 117 and total amount he has given is 1285 for 3 years. So, principal amount is 1285 minus 117. So, 15 minus 7 is 1. So, this is 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. This is 2 minus 1 is 1 and 1 we will write as it is. So, this is 1168 rupees is the principal amount that we calculated. Okay, let the question says at what rate of interest an amount of 6500 amounts to 9500 in 5 years at simple rate of interest basis. So, he has given we need to calculate the rate of interest. So, here we need to calculate the rate of interest R value and an amount of rupees. So, this is P value amounts to, this is the total amount and we have the time period T is 5 years. So, let us use this total amount is principal amount plus simple interest. Okay. So, total amount is nothing but principal amount plus simple interest. So, total amount is 9,500 is equals to principal amount is 6,500 plus simple interest I will write as 6,500 into time period is 5 years, rate of interest is R by 100. So, we want this calculation here. So, 9,500 minus 6,500, it is 3,000 is equals to, I will cancel here this zeros and this will become 65 into 5 into R. So, I can write this as 65 into 5 into R. So, now let us simplify it. This is 5 ones are 5 6 are double zeros. So, R is equals to 600 by 65. So, this is 5 13s are 5 120s are 5 13s are 5 120s are. So, 120 by 13. So, 13 9s are 117 plus 3 120 by 13 percentage. So, this is the rate of interest that has been calculated on 6,500 to make the total amount as 9,500 after 5 years on simple interest basis. So, the rate of interest calculated is 93 by 13 percentage. See, in this case we used the total amount, which is principal amount plus simple interest. So, principal amount is 6,500, total amount is 9,500. Subtract the values here, it is 3,000 and zeros will cancel here, 6,500 and 100. So, it is 65 into 5 into R, 5 ones are 5 600s are, which is 3,000. So, this is R is equals to 600 by 65. So, which is 5 13s are 65, 5 120s are 600, which is 93 by 13 percentage is the rate of interest that is calculated. Let us see the question. Mr. Kishore took a loan of amount 5,000 rupees from SBI for 2 years and 3,000 from Axis for 4 years. So, from SBI the principal amount is 5,000, time period is 2 years, and from Axis Bank the principal amount is 3,000, time period is 4 years. At the end of the time periods, he paid rupees 2,200 as simple interest for both the banks together. That means, together to both the banks he paid a total of 2,200 as the simple interest. Find the rate of interest. It is very easy. See the total simple interest. So, total simple interest, I will write here simple interest total is nothing but this is the simple interest paid to SBI Bank plus the simple interest paid to Axis Bank. That is it. So, simple interest paid is total 2,200 and from SBI he has taken 5,000 rupees for 2 years. So, this is 5,000 rupees, 2 years rate of interest we do not know, that is what we need to calculate, plus from Axis Bank he has taken 3,000, principal amount is 3,000, time period is 4 years, rate of interest we do not know. So, divided by 100 we have. So, cancel the zeros here, 2 zeros and 2 zeros will cancel, here 2 zeros will cancel. So, this will write a point here, this is 50 2s are 100 R plus, so this is 30 4s are 120 into R, 50 into 2 100 R plus 30 4s are 120 R, that is nothing but 2,200 rupees. So, this will give 100 plus 120 220 into R is equals to 2,200. So, this is 220 ones are 220 10s are. So, the rate of interest calculated is 10 percentage equally on both the banks. So, the rate of interest was 10 percentage equally calculated on both the banks. This is simple. The total simple interest is nothing but the simple interest paid for SBI Bank and simple interest paid for Axis Bank. So, we just substituted the values and the rate of interest is 10 percentage. The question says, a financier borrowed an amount of 20,000 rupees for 2 years at 3 percentage rate of interest per annum. So, this is the principal amount. So, this 20,000 has borrowed for 2 years at 3 percentage rate of interest per annum and immediately lent to his colleague at 5 percentage rate of interest per annum for the same time period. Find his profit earned by him if both the transactions happened on the simple interest basis. See the difference between rate of interest we have. See, a person taken this 20,000 rupees for 2 years at 3 percentage rate of interest. Immediately he has lent it to the other person at 5 percentage rate of interest. So, what is the profit he is going to get in this? First we will see a traditional method in this. See, first case we will see actually how much he need to pay. So, we will see the first case here on 20,000 for 2 years at 3%, what is the simple interest he need to pay. So, I will write here for 2 years at 3%, at 3% rate of interest we calculate. So, at 3% first we calculate. So, we will see how much simple interest you will get in this case. Simple interest is equals to P value is 20,000 into time period is 2 years and rate of interest is 3%. So, this is by 100. So, zeros will cancel. So, this is 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12. So, the simple interest in the first case is 1200 rupees. We will calculate the simple interest he will get at 5% because he has lent it to other person at 5% rate of interest. So, the simple interest will be equals to, so it is 20,000 into time period is same 2 years, rate of interest is 5 by 100. So, 2 zeros will cancel. So, this is 2 2s are 4, 5s are 20 and 2 zeros. So, at 3% he need to pay 1200 rupees, but at 5% he will get 2000 rupees. So, the profit is so 2000 is what he will get, but he need to pay only 1200 rupees. That means extra 800 rupees is the profit earned by him. So, calculate the simple interest at 3% rate of interest which he has to pay, and calculate the simple interest at 5% rate of interest which he will receive. So, the difference between them is nothing but the profit he will get. Or we can solve the same question here. See, the difference between rate of interest we will calculate, which is 5% minus 3%, which is 2% is the profit he will get. So, he will get 2% is a profit. So, the profit is on this 20,000 rupees, he will get 2% rate of interest as a profit for 2 years by 100. So, this is profit is nothing but simple interest, which is PTR by 100. Just erase this, I mean cancel them. So, 2 2s are 4 2s are 8, that is 800. So, the profit he will get is 800 rupees, which is he is giving it at 2% more rate of interest. So, he will get 800 rupees as the profit in this case. Let us see the question. Vani borrowed a sum of 24,000 for as many years as the rate of interest. That means the time periods and the rate of interest in numerical values is same. So, Vani borrowed a sum of 24,000 for as many years as the rate of interest. If she paid 8640 rupees as the simple interest, and the simple interest value is 8640 at the end of the time period, what is the rate of interest she paid it? See, in this question clearly he is saying the rate of interest is nothing but the time period. That means the numerical values of both rate of interest and time period are same. So, the simple interest paid is 8640 and the amount borrowed is 24,000 into, see, rate of interest and time period both are same, we need to find the rate of interest. For in the place of T I am writing R, in the place of R I am writing as it is R by 100. Now, zeros will cancel here. So, this 0 will cancel. So, 24 36 that is what we can calculate, but we can see it. So, this is 6 4s or 12 2s are 24, you can take anything. So, 6 4s I will take, and 6 1s 2 will remain, 6 4s are 24, 6 4s are 24. So, it is 6 4s are 6 4s. So, this is 4 1s 4 3s are 12. So, 2 will be there, 4 6 are 24. So, R into R is R square is 36. So, the rate of interest is R is equals to, so roots 36, that is nothing but 6% is the rate of interest. Okay. So, in this question clearly he said Vani borrowed 24,000 for as many years as the rate of interest. So, how much will be the time period, that much will be the rate of interest. If time period is 4 years, rate of interest will be 4%, like that. So, and she paid 8640 as simple interest at the end of this time period. So, what is the rate of interest? That is what we require. So, what is the rate of interest? So, rate of interest and time period, this is given and they are equal, that is what he said. So, R is nothing but T. So, in the place of T also I substituted R. So, simplify the things, R square is 36, R is 6%. So, the rate of interest is 6%. If the question asks what is the time period? Time period also 6 years. So, time period is 6 years, rate of interest is 6%. Let us see the question. Naresh deposited rupees 8,000 which amounted 9,200 for 3 years at simple interest. If the rate of interest has been 2% more, then how much would he get? So, as he is deposited 8,000, so this is the principal amount which amounted, so this is the word we got again. So, after this word the amount is total amount and we have time period t value at simple interest. If the interest had been 2% more, see, we do not know what is the original interest. If he get more 2% interest, what is the total amount he is going to get? So, first what will we do is, we will find out what is the original rate of interest that this amount has come. See, the Naresh deposited 8,000 which amounted to 9,200, means here the principal amount is 8,000 and the total amount is 9,200. So, the simple interest for 3 years, simple interest for 3 years, because he has given 3 years, simple interest for 3 years is total amount, that is 9,200 minus the principal amount, that is 8,000. So, that is simple interest for 3 years, which is 1200 rupees. Okay. Now, we have the simple interest for 3 years, which is 1200 rupees is equals to P value is 8,000, T value is 3 years and rate of interest we do not know, I will calculate it. So, this is the original rate of interest we are calculating. So, by 100, so 2 zeros will cancel. So, this is 24s are 42s are 80, 43s are 120, 0. So, this is 3 2s are 6, 6 5s are 30. So, the original rate of interest is 5%. Original rate of interest is 5%. If the interest has been 2% more, if there is an 2% more interest, that means the new rate of interest will become 5%. 5% is the original rate of interest plus another 2%, it will become 7%. Now, with 7% we will calculate what is the simple interest he will get. So, the simple interest is 8,000 into rate of interest is 7 for the time period 3 by 100. So, zeros will cancel. So, this is 8 7s are 56, 56 into 3 we can calculate, because it is time period is 3 years that is given, or we will write it once. So, this is 8 7s are 56, 560 into 3 we will write it here. So, this is 0, 3 6 are 18, 3 5s are 15 plus 1, that is 16. So, at 7% rate of interest there will be a simple interest of 1680 rupees. Now, what is the amount he will get? That is the answer. So, the total amount what we will get is, principal amount is 8,000 plus with 7% rate of interest there will be a simple interest of 1680. See, the total amount he will get after increasing 2% rate of interest is 9,680 rupees. So, there will be a total of 9680 rupees if the rate of interest is 2% more than the previous rate of interest. So, previous rate of interest is 5%, now by increasing 2% more it will become 7%. Now, the total amount we will get in this case is 9680 rupees. See the question, on a sum of 1550, that means this is P, the simple interest for 2 years is 20 rupees more than the simple interest for 1450 for the same duration. Find the rate of interest. That means two amounts, 1450 and 1550 were given on simple interest basis for 2 years. On 1550 it is 20% more, the simple interest on 1550 is 20 rupees more. On 1550 rupees the simple interest is 20 rupees more than the value of 1450. Now, see, we can write it. So, principal amount on 1550 is, principal amount is 1550. So, principal amount is 1550, this is calculated for 2 years, we do not know the rate of interest, by 100. So, this simple interest, the simple interest on 1550 is 20 rupees more than the simple interest on 1450. So, principal amount is 1450, is same time period, rate of interest is R by 100 plus 20. Okay. So, on 1550 rupees the simple interest is 20 rupees more than the simple interest on 1450 rupees. Now, let us take these values. So, I will take 2r by 100 common in both the cases. So, 1550 minus 1450 is nothing but 100 is equals to 20. So, 100 will cancel, this is 2 ones are 2 tens are. So, the rate of interest calculated is 10 percentage. Okay. Find the rate of interest. He did not speak anything particularly about rate of interest, that means at the same rate of interest on 1550 there was 20 rupees extra more simple interest than on 1415 rupees. So, this is how we will calculate. So, there will be a rate of interest of 10 percentage calculated. Just to simplify the things, 1450 minus 1550 minus 1450 is 100. So, 2r by 100. So, 100 will cancel. So, this is 2 ones are 2 tens are. So, rate of interest is 10 percentage. Let us see the question. Out of a certain sum, 1 by third is interested at 3 percentage, 1 by sixth at 6 percentage and the rest at 8 percentage. If the simple interest for 2 years from all these investments is 600, then what is the original sum? So, consider there is a original sum P. From this, in this sum 1 by third, that means P by third of this sum is interested at 3 percentage. From this, P by sixth at 6 percentage and the remaining, what is the remaining? Total is P minus P by 3 plus P by 6. You can calculate it directly, which is 9 by 18, that is 1 by 2, or this is 18P, 9P by 6 3s are 18, which is 9P by 18, which is P. So, this is 9 ones are 9 twos are. So, that is P by 2 is the amount which is at 8 percentage. So, from a total amount P, P by third of the amount is given at 3 percentage rate of interest, P by sixth of the amount is given at 6 percentage rate of interest and the remaining, that is P by 2 of the amount is given at 8 percentage. So, from all these cases the simple interest is 600, then what is the original sum? That is what he is asking. See, the time period is 2 years for all the things, it is same, and only the what is changing, find the original sum, only the P value we need to calculate, rate of interest we have. So, write this. So, this is PTR by 100 we can use for every case, we need to add everything. So, this is first case, it is P by 3 into 3 percentage by 100. Otherwise, we will write for all the things at the same time. See, I will take that time period 2 common. So, P by 3 of 3 plus P by 6 is the principal amount, 6 is the rate of interest, plus P by 2 is the principal amount, 8 is the rate of interest by 100. See, PTR by 100, for all the things 100 is common, I am writing at the same time. Now, the total simple interest paid is 600. So, that is the total simple interest paid. Here 3 will cancel, 6 will cancel, 2 ones are 2 fours are. So, this is 4P plus P, 5P plus P, 6P into 2. So, that is 12P by 100 is equals to 600. We need to calculate the principal amount. So, this is 12 ones are 12 5s are 60, 0. So, go for the cross multiplication, P value is 50 into 100, that is 5000. So, this 5000 rupees is the answer, that is the principal amount. So, this 5000 rupees is made into 3 parts, in that P by 3 is given at 3 percentage and 1 by 6th of it is given at 6 percentage and remaining, that is 1 by 2 of the thing is given at 8 percentage rate of interest. Now, what is the original amount? And he also given the total simple interest paid is 600. So, we used PTR by 100. So, just 2 is the common for all the things. So, I take 2 common. P value for first case is P by 3 into the rate of interest is 3 plus P by 6 into 6 plus P by 2 into 8 by 100 is common everywhere. So, I took it as common. So, this is cancel the things, 3 3 will cancel, 6 6 will cancel, 2 1s are 2 4s are 4P plus P, 5P plus P, 6P plus into 2, 6p into 2 is 12p by 100 is equals to 600, 12 ones are 12 50s are. So, p is equals to 50 into 100, that is 5000 rupees. So, this is how we will calculate the things here. Thank you for joining. For more related videos, subscribe to ITTV. For more related videos, subscribe to Quality Thought YouTube channel.